noticing two different types or shapes of skulls, and it is the comparison of skull and teeth of carnivores in A, okay, the upper one, and the lower is for herbivores, sorry, it is the example of horse. Well, let's read what is written here. So we start with carnivores. Carnivores have a pointed canine and incisors for obtaining and tearing flesh. Okay, so here you have the skull of carnivores. You notice their teeth. They are sharp, pointed, sont pointus. Okay, and sharp. And you have the incisors, in French ce sont les incisives, and canine, les canines, okay, that allow the carnivores to tear flesh, okay, to cut flesh. Here, tearing, c'est déchirer. Tear, it is to cut. Okay, let's write it so that you can keep the words. Here, for example, so tearing, synonym to cutting, flesh or meat. Okay, so flesh, in French, in fact, it is not la viande because it is not exactly meat, but c'est la chair. Okay, so it is in a way meat. Okay, flesh, in a way. Okay. They have also sharp molars and premolars, as in French, les molaires et les prémolaires, that are essential for shearing flesh, okay, to break and to cut again, shearing, okay, it is more for breaking, okay. Herbivores, like horses, for example, have teeth adapted to biting of plant material and grinding the food into smaller pieces. Okay, here those are less pointed, less sharp. Okay, but anyway, they are adapted to biting. Okay, to bite in French, c'est mordre. Okay, and here it is to take plants and to grind them. Grind, here the word grind, c'est broyer. Okay, let's move, please. I have just to omit those writing. And we move. So you have oral cavity, pharynx, esophagus. Okay, we start with the example of dogs. You have esophagus, you have the stomach, because carnivores like dogs and cats and etc., they are monogastric. They have only one stomach. Therefore, they are called monogastric. They have one stomach. And then they have the intestine. Okay? So in the intestine, you have different portions, different segments. Okay? So you have duodenum in A, duodenum. You have in B, jejunum. In C, it is the ileum. In D, you have the cecum, and then the colon. In F, you have the rectum, and finally, you have the opening, an orifice, the opening, which is the anus. And here, I think it is very simple, very, very easy, because they are the same names as in French, okay? You have the same terms as in French. So, after the process of digestion, you have waste matters are going to be eliminated from the organisms. And you have the synonyms to waste matters. Okay, whenever you find one of those words, you can understand that we are talking about waste matters. Okay, feces, tank, manure, stool, bowel movement. Bowel here, it is according to intestine. The word bowel means intestine. Okay, let's write it. Bowel or intestine. Etc. Okay, excrement and poop. Okay. We move to another species. We carry on monogastric, but here you have horses, which are different from carnivores, from dogs, because they are herbivores. They have only one stomach, okay, therefore they are called monogastric, and they have intestine with the same portions we have seen, okay, duodenum, jejunum, ileum. There is just one particularity, one specific thing in the digestive system of horses. It is that they have the largest cecum. You have and it has the shape of a leaf, comme une feuille d'arbre, okay, and it is the largest amount, let's say sorry, the all the species, okay, they have the largest cecum. Okay, all this is the cecum in horses. Okay, it is just a remark, so keep that horses they are first monogastric, and they have a big or a large cecum, and it is the largest among all species. Okay, let's move.